What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Teriyaki, aka Emperor Teriyaki, aka Yaki Boy, aka Spelltrix, according to my Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes free to play account name. But anyways, as you guys can see, my headset right over here. I'm not going to be wearing it for this first portion of the video, as I'm not going to be doing too much gameplay right now. This is more so for the fact that this is technically the day before Friday, so there was a pack in the store where if you entered a promo code, instead of buying it for $10, you get it for free. I did that on this account, so according to this account, it's technically not free to play anymore. Going by the achievements, if I can even find the damn achievement now. It probably won't show anymore just because it's a complete achievement. I don't even remember if there's a way to even view the completed achievements or not, but because the way the pack was purchased per se, it counts as buying a pack from the store, because when you go to the web store, you enter in the promo code. It's for Jedi Temple Guard or Temple Guard. I believe it's what it's actually called as Temple Guard, but you put the Temple Guard all in one word. Make sure that the T and the G in Temple Guard is capitalized. When you enter the promo code, it goes from 10 or 9.99.99 or 9.99 to $0, and basically you get it for free. But according to the game, it counts as purchasing something from the store. So technically, I'm still free to play. It's just I entered the promo code to get something for free, but because the way it was purchased, it still counts as getting it from the store. But anyways, let's get further into it. We're starting right here because that's where I was looking for the thing for, but I don't remember how to look at previous achievements in game. I know there used to be a way, but I can't figure it out anymore. As we get over here into our squads, not much has really changed in particular. I also did just get done picking up my second to last daily refresh. I got one more refresh to go on this account, or I should say regular energy refresh to go on this account. Beck is almost to the point where I'm just at the last stretch to get him to 7 stars. Padawan Obi-Wan is pretty much right there. I might start, just because of how many crystals I have, I might refresh a couple times for Padawan Obi-Wan to see if I can get him all the way to 7 stars. That way I can start working on or focusing on Master Qui-Gon and get him up to 7 stars as well. But also today, there is also, or at least there was, it's not up anymore. It might have been this morning. I might have got lucky that it was still up. There was still the era battle for, or I think it's called an era battle, but it's technically a proving, not a proving grounds, whatever this other one was, whatever this one was right here, assault battle. It's technically an assault battle, but in an era battle style format for Padawan Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon. There was that event, I guess, yesterday, so I must have got lucky this morning when I did it and didn't pay attention that it was around. So I can do the first tier and get a couple shards of them. We also finally went up and completed all the cantina stuff. I am slowly but surely getting ready to work on all my light side and dark side nodes just to get to where I need to go. I need to do this one again, mostly because I do need Poe, but at the same time, I don't need Poe. He's not a factor, but I do need to start farming 3PO and Chewie here. But this one and this one, I'm going to have to start farming soon eventually. This one's mostly because of Crosshair here. And that's just for raid purposes, because I think we just got done completing our last Naboo raid in this guild. I'm not sure if they're going to do one more or if they're going to go straight to the new raid, which is Order 66. we shall see. But even then, I still can't get a any score in it because my characters aren't high enough level. The only character that I or characters that I could technically use in it, because I did save a raid thing down here, is Keller and Beck. Almost Temple Guard, but that's just because I did get those Temple Guard shards for free. And Ayla, I can get her up to 5 stars because I started working on her in the guild shop now. So I'm gonna get her up to 5 stars, and it's gonna be her and Beck on a team. But this is probably gonna be the first team that I end up building for the raid, while this one comes up second because Oppo is now farmable. Depa and Temple Guard are not farmable. Ayla's farmable, and Plo is farmable as well, and so is Beck. So Plo and Ayla I can technically get through shop farms. I don't need to farm Plo's. I think it's a Cantina node. Or maybe it's not a node anymore. Maybe he got knocked off of a node, but he is farmable now in shops anyways. Whenever he does pop up, Ayla is also in shops, and she is also Cantina. But I think Plo and his ship were on the same node. But for some reason, no, it's not Plo and his ship. I think it used to be Plo and his ship, and they changed Plo somewhere else. But it's now Stap in his place, I guess. But yeah, these are going to be the first 2 raid teams that I work on for the new raid on the free to play account. My main account and my other account. My main account is probably closest to where I can probably get about 2.2, 2.4 mil, because I do have a decent Keller and Beck team that I can use, or at least in what's considered the best free to play version of Keller and Beck for the raid, which would be Beck, Shock T, Plo, Ayla, and where is she? Barris. This is apparently the best free to play team for the new raid that's out, Order 66. So this is what we're going to be working towards, because Plo, Barris, and Ayla are all shop farms. Shakti, I think I can get from shops as well, but I do get a lot of her shards from just completing the Galactic War stuff. So I get a lot of shards of her through that. And I do believe I know she's a farm. I think she's ship farm. And then I do believe you can get her in the shops as well. Yeah, she's a ship farm for sure. But I think she pops up in the ship arena every once in a while. But yeah, other than this little typical update, there's not really much to go over. I'm still farming on these. I'm trying to get Veers done, trying to get Piet done, and Range Trooper. That way I can come down here and start gearing them up the rest of the way. What I might do in the actual video, or I should say the second part of the video, when I'm actually wearing my headset for the gameplay, so you guys don't hear the extra stuff coming through the mic. Although the mic doesn't pick it up as much as my old mic does, which I don't know where my old mic is, but that one picked up a lot of extra shit. But yeah, I plan on getting these 2 teams obviously to gear 12. Need to get this one to gear 8, as I keep saying, to get CLS. But I'm thinking I'm gonna use, if I get Veers to full 7 stars, he's gonna be my lead for the team. But as of right now, I'm probably gonna use Veers, Piet, Stark, Snow, and Vader to go for R2-D2 in the next part of this update video. And when I get to the 7-star portion, I'll probably do Vader or Tarkin lead. But either way, I'm going to run both of them in the squad with TIE Fighter Pilot, Stark, and Snowtrooper, and see if I can unlock R2 that way. All the way to 7 stars, that is. So that is my plan for this week. And When we get the full CLS team for sure unlocked, then we're going to definitely go for Emperor Palpatine and start more focusing on Mara Jade. We'll probably just take Mara up to 3 stars for the eventual time being and run this as our team, as our main like Empire team. And then this is kind of where I've been focusing currently because I do need to get credit heist as high as I can so I can start getting the extra 5 mil plus a month, or I think it's 10 mil a month because I think the event happens twice a month. I could be wrong. And then obviously our big main focus are these two because the biggest return of investment. These two need to be at least Relic 7 like soon. So that's what I'm more focusing on right now. But yeah, anyways, I will see you guys in the second part of this video when I start going for R2-D2. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2 of this 2-part recording for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. This will be the last part for the update for this free-to-play account, aka the Spelltrix account. My voice is a little harsh because I just woke up, so it'll be a bit before it gets to normal. We're just going to finish up our dailies. So I did start our dailies a little bit this morning. Normally, I'm actually usually done with the dailies before midnight, but I didn't do it this time around. We're just making sure that I pick up everything. Another thing I'm going to do is, where is my Discord? I need to make sure. So Snowtrooper, TIE Fighter Pilot, and Kylo Ren unmasked. I don't know if I can still do it, but we're going to double check to see if I can. Let's see, it was Snowtrooper in Platoon 5. It's already done. I ain't got to worry about that one no more. How about... Oh, they closed off bottom completely. Well, shit. I'm just gonna deploy the fuck out of everything then, since I can't do nothing currently. How many people have done this? 13 out of 16. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I'll just deploy everything there. Alrighty. Where's my... So we gotta do the Galactic War Battles. This is easy now because I can just do that instead of going all the way through it. Go back into here. Finish 2 challenges. This is easy now because I actually now have all the challenges complete. Thank goodness, because that was a pain in the ass to keep having to go in there. 1 fleet challenge. This is still a little hard because I don't have it done. Although I just did that one, I can probably... I don't have a valid capital ship. Meaning I think I need to upgrade it. I should be able to upgrade Home 1. Yeah, I could upgrade Home 1 and Endurance. I'm going to have to soon, even though I don't want to waste the credits on that. I don't know, I have enough for 1, but I don't know. I really don't want to waste the credits on that. And we'll go for a squad arena since I know my fleet's not going to go anywhere right now. Oh, wow, that does update. Sorry, I was looking at my alerts or stream elements activity feed, and it's working for my YouTube as well now. Like, it's starting to show me people who subscribe on YouTube. I honestly was not expecting to win this. I was not expecting to win that, like, at all. Alrighty, what else can I do? I think that should be it for all the quest stuff. Definitely not going to do a lot with all these. Mm-mm. I might be able to do that one, but I have to do a hella low tier dark side battle. And it's going to be stuck on the ships. Well, I guess I can start with ships today for updates. This is pretty much where we're at. I went and upgraded Ty Advanced all the way up to level 85 because he dies way too quick before that. Um, Imperial TIE Fighter, I only took up to level 80. I was going to take it up to 85, but I only had enough to do one of them. So I ended up taking him up to 80. The next one, we might finish him to 85, take Slave 1 up, and then take Imperial TIE Bomber up. I don't know how far I can take TIE Bomber up. 78. Not worth it, in my opinion, right now. Also, I did finally get Executrix up to 5 stars, so we can technically start working on the Zeta Challenge event. But in order to do that, I need to take Slave 1 to at least 80, and Imperial TIE Bomber to, I believe, at least 80, and then these two can stay where they're at. And then we're still slowly but surely working on our Geo ships, because that's going to be for our next like big ship, which is going to end up being Malevolence, wherever it is. Wherever the Malevolence is. It's not showing right here for some reason. Either that or I'm blind, but I don't see the Malevolence right here. Oh, it's right here. It's probably because I favorited it. But Executrix, Malevolence, Executor is basically the path that I'm taking for ships for this account. And then after we get Executor, then it'll go into another 3-year plan for this account. And then as for characters, nothing's changed since that last week, honestly. Keller Beck is almost at 6 stars. Padawan Obi-Wan is almost. Honestly, I kind of want to see if we can get him up there. Like, I got enough credits to do it. We might go burn through all 3 of them until he gets to 100. Let's try. So he's at what? 94? Let's try 5. Let's do 2. That ended up being perfect. So Padawan Obi-Wan is now 7 stars. And that leaves me having to farm. Where is he at? A Master Qui-Gon now is who I got to start working on. And that kind of is the main update for this week's update video. We now have Padawan Obi-Wan up to 7 stars. Veers is pretty much there. Just need about 55 more shards for him. Stark's been there. Speaking of all that, let's go Empire here real quick. So what I was planning to doing for today's video is taking Vader, Grand Moff Tarkin, TIE Fighter Pilot, Piet up to the point where I can use him, Snowtrooper, possibly Colonel Stark and Veers. It just depends on how well this goes, and using them to go for R2-D2 right now. Since there's technically no real updates to do for this week, I was thinking of doing R2-D2. I think I can go up to. We can probably get through here and let Vader carry us just because of the Merciless Massacre Zeta, but we'll find out for sure. I think I actually want to use. How do we want to do this? Let's try Veers, Piet, Vader, him, and him for now. Wow! I can't do it right now. Still trying to wake up. I can't do it right now. hmm So what I like to do is do that. Then we'll do this. Normally, I would just hit everybody with it or with the basic. Okay, okay, okay. Think you got enough stuff to do it? We'll definitely get a 5-star. Hopefully, a 5-star unlock today. You son of a gun. God, those AoEs are freaking redonkulous. So I think this is the last area where I can use Stark. Or not Stark, Piet. I'm gonna say, give me that Vader turn. Gave us Snow Trooper to use here. We'll see. We shall see. And it wasn't enough. He probably needed more. For some reason, the volume thingy isn't working for this. There we go. It should work now, hopefully. Or not. Will that work? No. that. That's not working either. There we go. For some reason, the sound wasn't working, and I just noticed it. Don't you dare kill my Vader. That was almost enough to take her out. You best leave my Vader alone, sir. Yeah. Yeah. That one's not going to happen. That one is definitely not going to happen right now. And we are, however, going to at least do the unlock for you guys. The unlock +1 level. Alrighty, so I believe that's honestly gonna be it for this update video. You guys got a 7-star Padawan Obi-Wan in this video, and then you guys got a 6-star, an unlock and a 6-star R2-D2 in this video. Plus plus a quest. So where we sitting at now? Alrighty, so that is pretty much where we're sitting at now. I've got to start working on getting some of these characters up to gear 12. Mace Windu might end up being our first gear 12 character, although I would prefer it to be both Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan, but they require gear that's hard to get where I'm at. In order for me to get the gear that I really need quick, I would need to be in a different guild, but I'm not trying to like get into a very, very big guild just yet, because I'd rather make sure I have like my whole base roster set for like doing the challenge tier 1 assault battles that I want to do, the Duel of Fates up to tier 5, I think it is where you start getting the return on investment to making them relic 7, and having CLS and a couple of others first. So basically, what I want to do for the year 1 roadmap is to be right up to here. So, like, basically, have these 2 squads at gear 12. This squad pretty much gear 12. This squad most likely gear 12. This squad gear 12. This squad gear 12. And then relic 7. That's my base area where I want to be at, plus my assault battle teams, which would end up being like the places of power here. This could do military might, and they can do 2 assault battles, and then this would be the Jedi one for now. So that's pretty much where I want to be at. and working on Night Sisters. Not really done with the Night Sisters, but working on the Night Sisters. We're almost done unlocking Wampa. Uh, but yeah, that is basically where I want to be at before I try and jump into a bigger guild. I'll probably still end up staying in this one for a little bit longer. But anyways, thanks for watching, and catch y'all in the next one.